Later on this morning. 75 years since the Battle of Britain begun, an important day for people here and for the veterans.
Fascinating stuff. Danny, thanks very much. We'll see you later in the programme.
Time now is 7:55. You're watching Breakfast from BBC News. Still to come this morning. He's the naughty schoolboy whose antics have entertained children for 2 decades. But now, the Horrid Henry books are coming to an end. We'll be talking to Francesca Simon about why she's saying goodbye to her most famous character.
Time now to get the news, travel and weather where you are. We'll see you soon.
Good morning from the East Midlands. I'm Emily Anderson. Union leaders say emotions will be high as the last deep coal mine in the East Midlands ceases production. Around 400 remaining miners are being made redundant at Thoresby in Nottinghamshire. The owners, UK Coal, say the pit is uneconomical. The staff are still waiting to hear details of their final redundancy packages, as the EU has yet to approve a state aid payment from the government.
The emotions will be really high. More so when you get home, when you're on your own. And I think there'll be a lot of tearful ex-miners. We all think we're rough and tough miners. But when it comes down to that actual last shift and you realise you'll not be going underground anymore, you'll not be with your comrades anymore, it'll be really emotional.
The trust in charge of running mental health and community health services in Leicestershire and Rutland requires improvement. The Care Quality Commission has rated the Leicestershire Partnership NHS Trust as inadequate for whether services are safe. The watchdog also says the Bradgate unit still hasn't made all the improvements required that were set out in 2013.
We were aware of many of the issues. I was hoping that we would have received a better rating than this overall, but I fully accept the CQC's finding. I'm happy to apologise for the failings that the CQC have identified, but I also want to restate my absolute commitment to improve those services.
12 libraries could close in Leicestershire unless volunteers come forward today to run them. Leicestershire County Council's been encouraging people to take over 36 libraries in the county to help save £800,000 a year. There have been registers of interest for 24. The remaining 12 could close unless people come forward by today. The Bishop of Leicester retires this weekend after 16 years in the role. The Right Reverend Tim Stevens has described his time in Leicester as the most demanding and fulfilling years of his life. Tomorrow he'll be celebrating with a service at the cathedral and a party in the gardens. And we'll have more from the Bishop in his final interview in the role on BBC East Midlands today at 6:30 on BBC One. No major problems on the road, so let's take a look at the weather now. Here's Mel.
Good morning. We're ending the week on a warm and sunny note. There is a little bit of cloud around at the moment, but it's certainly not spoiling things. For most of us, it's a beautiful start to the day. Plenty of sunshine, really helping to get those temperatures moving. And we are expecting them today to reach highs of around 26 Celsius. That's 79 Fahrenheit. It does look as though the sunshine will turn a little more hazy as we go into this evening, and then the cloud starts to increase with 1 or 2 light showery outbreaks as we head through the early hours of Saturday morning. Not a cold night though, with a minimum temperature of around 16 Celsius, that's 61 Fahrenheit. Tomorrow there will be some brightness around from the word go. I think the best of the sunshine will be through the morning. Gradually through the day the cloud will start to increase from the west. Largely dry, just the risk of an isolated shower, but we are expecting rain as we move into Sunday.
Well, that's all for now. I'll be back with more in around half an hour. Now it's back to Charlie and Naga for the latest national headlines.
My love must be a kind of blind love.
Mummy? You know people say you killed her.
I can't see anyone but you.
Louis, stop! Stop!
What have you done?
I want to make it better.
You can't do this to him, it will break him.
He's already broken.
You think you're dark, but you're not. You're light.
The Outcast starts Sunday at 9 on BBC One.
Hello, this is Breakfast.